All right, says we're live now. Let's try this again.
We're trying again. We're having a little bit of technical support, technical issues. Let's see if this is working now.
Yes, now we're working.
Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday.
Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday. Have some wine and join us on Whinypaluza Wednesday with the Green family.
Cha-cha chicken.
Well, thank you for singing again.
Yes.
We already did this once. And are we going to do her news again, or are they going to see the first one?
No, we're going to do her news again.
Okay, tell them your news again.
I'm the Wicked Witch and Wizard of Oz.
She is the Wicked Witch and Wizard of Oz.
We are very excited. She's going to be the Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz production at her theater, and we can't wait.
Yes, her first time playing the Wicked Witch. Hopefully one day. Oh, well, you would be Glinda. Normally. Yes.
So that will be a lot of fun. So that's the latest news.
This is her first witch in Wizard of Oz. Perhaps one day there will be another witch.
This is the latest news in the Green household.
The only person who plays both sides of the
You
witches.
don't let me finish a sentence.
Oh
and you keep jumping in.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Keep talking.
I can't seem to get a sentence in. Let's see how I do tonight. So this Friday is my 100th podcast, which is like huge. And I was feeling so emotional and so proud and so motivated and so inspired. And I wanted to do something with that. And so came this blog and vlog that we are about to do. So there was a blog posted this afternoon, the 100-day challenge, if you want to go read it. And my son, Max, is part of this inspiration because he has been eating so healthy and has been working out every day and got in such extremely good shape during the soccer season. And watching him work out and watch what he eats has been inspiring me. So I said that I wanted to take the inspiration from Max and the inspiration from doing 100 episodes, and I wanted to move forward into a 100-day challenge. So that is where this is going to. So I am inviting you to do some sort of challenge with me for the next 100 days. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and then I'm going to give you some suggestions of what you can do, and you can give us suggestions. And Seth, you can chime in too, because you might have different ideas than I had. So from Max, I already started. I'm going to tell you, I have not been perfect. Seth knows I haven't been perfect, but I have been so much better with my eating. And I'm paying attention to the clock because my body seems to like eating 6 times a day. It seems to speed my metabolism, and it seems to help me with my goals. So I've been watching the clock and making sure I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours. I've been making better choices. I don't even know how many days it's been, but we're going to start counting 100 from today. And we are going to do a challenge together. And Seth and I were talking about the fact that if I do squats and lunges and add one every day, he said by the end of this challenge, I'll be doing 100 squats and 100 lunges.
Right. You do 1 today, 2 tomorrow, 3 the next day. In 100 days, you'd be doing 100 of each, and you'd be in quite impressive more shape. And you started your healthy eating challenge like a week and a half ago.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For keeping track.
I wasn't.
And you have really good timing, because tell them what you just brought me home.
So we have a new client who has a metabolism supplement. We're not going to post the details here yet, but we will get them to you. You pour it in your coffee. It is tasteless. It is odorless. You won't even know it's there. It only goes in coffee. It does not go in tea or water. And you put it in your coffee. It reacts with the coffee. It has been medically proven to increase your metabolism 535%. You don't have to change anything else. You should, but you don't have to change anything else. And it will improve your metabolism 535%.
Okay, so for me personally, I'm going to focus on eating frequently through the day.
Eating healthy frequently through the
I
day.
was getting to that.
So see, I keep
Watching the clock, eating healthier, making better choices, adding in, I do walk every day, but adding in, the weights and the squats and lunges that we just talked about and the supplement that Seth brought me home. So I have my 100-day challenge all set and I'm ready to rock. And I'm inviting you to pick something that you want to do for the next 100 days. Doesn't have to have anything to do with eating or weights or exercise or supplements. It doesn't have to do with any of that. If you are so intrigued if you would like to eat healthier over the next 100 days, if you would like to add more exercise, I know plenty of people get bored of what they're doing and they want to add in new exercise. Or I know that as women, as we get older, we really need to use weights. So maybe you want to add weights to your routine.
Strengthens your bones, prevents osteoporosis and arthritis.
And I have been reading that it's better than cardio.
To lose weight, yes.
Well, for many reasons.
Yes.
For many, many, many reasons. And, I don't want to get in any trouble. So I just want to preface this with talk to somebody about what kind of exercise
We are
and
not
weights.
medical doctors, nutritionists,
Not a
personal
trainer,
trainers.
not a trainer, just making suggestions. So let's go over some of my other ideas and please chime in with your ideas. And Seth, please chime in if I have forgotten something that you are thinking of. But some of my ideas are, other than food and exercise, maybe you think you're yelling too much.
I don't know where that could have come from.
Maybe you are not happy with how much you're yelling. Maybe you want to yell less. So maybe you want to do a 100-day calm challenge where you try to stay calmer.
100-day meditation challenge.
That was next.
Just not winning with you this evening.
It's okay. It was a good suggestion, which leads me to meditation. Maybe you've been talking about meditation. Maybe you've been wanting to do it. Maybe for the next 100 days, you could add a little meditation into your days. It doesn't have to be long. It could be 5 minutes a day. You could always build on it. Could be 10 minutes a day. It doesn't have to, nothing has to take long. I think the biggest excuse I hear from women is that we don't have time for things. And happy Thanksgiving, Erin.
Erin says happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. So, I love when I do that. I was mid-sentence. Why do I do that?
I do not know. I did not specifically put it on the screen.
So 2 things with women.
Yes.
They say that they don't have time for things. So I have learned 2 things to combat that comment. Number 1 is things don't have to take long, and everyone has 5 minutes to do any of these things I'm talking about. And even 5 minutes in your day changes things. Also, prioritization. We can prioritize whatever we want. And we can make time for 5 minutes of meditation a day. Maybe you've been wanting to try yoga. Try it for the next 100 days. Maybe there's something new you've been thinking about, or you want to try something new. Go find something new to jump into.
You could do a reading challenge and read every day. You do a writing challenge and start with, I'm going to write 1 sentence a day in my book. And
you have to wait till I get through my list.
And then
you can chime in after you hear my list.
You weren't very specific.
Okay, I like maybe you want to start a book challenge and you could write a page every day or a paragraph every day. I like that idea. I didn't have that idea. Maybe you haven't been drinking enough water and you want to up your water intake for the next 100 days. I need to do that.
You can do 1 ounce a day, add an ounce every day, and in 100 days, you'll be doing 100 ounces.
I love the way you think. You had a good influence on me because I would be the person who would jump into the 100 ounces.
Right. And then you'd quit after a week or 2. You say, I pee all the time. I can't do it because your body's not used to it.
That is such a good idea to do like more ounces every day.
Yes,
I like
pyramid
that.
Stack.
Okay, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, maybe you want to do a thankful challenge. And I'm going to give you some examples of that. One of the biggest things that I have read about is that if we start our day with gratitude, it sets us up for a fabulous day and a fabulous mindset. So maybe you're going to wake up and think about a few things that you're grateful for every day. Maybe you're going to, before you go to sleep at night, you're going to think about what you're grateful for, and bonus points for writing it down. So maybe you want to focus on being thankful for the next 100 days. Maybe you've been wanting to write in a journal, which I've heard many, many women tell me that they want to journal every day. Take 5 minutes. It doesn't even take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes to journal every night before bed, or to journal when you wake up. I should probably wake up in the morning, and instead of jumping into making lunches, I should probably do a little routine for myself first.
Good idea. Morning routine. Swear by
So
it.
my morning routine is get up, run down the stairs, and start making lunches.
Just does not benefit you.
So maybe I need to add in
5 minutes.
5 minutes to myself.
Yes.
I think that would help. You mentioned reading, and so many women tell me, oh, I fall asleep because I read before bed. So, I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to bed after this. I'm going to climb in bed and I'm going to read before I go to sleep. Women tell me that they fall asleep reading. So what? So you've read for 5 minutes and then you fall asleep. You're still putting in an effort to do some reading every night. Anything else about reading, Seth?
Read something positive before bed.
Oh,
don't read like a horror thriller novel, because then it makes it a lot harder to sleep, and then you have bad dreams. And at least in my experience.
I'm reading 9 Perfect Strangers. We did watch the show, which I loved. There are some parts, so I'm going to tell Seth this because he doesn't know this. There are some parts that are hard for me to read about a certain topic that
I'm sure.
I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen the show or read the book. So there's a certain topic that's hard for me to read before bed. So if it's those people that I'm reading about, I have to keep reading to get to something a little bit more positive before.
That explains all. No, I have to keep going. You don't understand. I know you're falling asleep.
Well, Seth will be falling asleep, and I'm like, I know I can't go to bed right now. I need a couple more pages to get into a different character so that I don't feel so sad. So, great book. Some of the chapters aren't good before bed. What about prayer? I know that there's nothing more fabulous than a 100-day prayer challenge. Maybe you want to add a little prayer into your day. I tend to give my worries to prayer. That helps me settle my anxieties. And I tend to end my night with saying a prayer before I go to sleep. And it makes me feel settled and calm to go to bed. So that takes me probably 1 minute. So you could do 100-day, 1 minute a day challenge.
That's right. And it doesn't have to stack. You could keep it at 1 minute the whole time and it will still pay dividends.
Okay. I've talked to so many people about this. There is a lot of political frustration. And there are people who are very frustrated with some of the things going on. So my invitation to you is to find a politician to volunteer for, or find some sort of cause that has to do with some volunteer work that is dear to your heart that you want to focus on for the next 100 days. And when we are frustrated about something, we should probably do something and take steps to make ourselves feel better and feel like we're doing something. And what was the other thing that you said? You said writing a book. Were there other ideas that you had? I feel like you listed a bunch of stuff.
Well, are you done listing stuff now?
Yeah, that's my list.
Okay. So you can do a positive self-talk challenge.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to catch myself. So I'm going to talk to myself positively for 100 days.
That's I can't believe I didn't write that in the blog. I might have to go add that. There was something else. Affirmations.
Yes, incantations.
Affirmations.
Catch your kids doing something right for 100 days.
Oh my goodness. Why aren't we taking notes?
We're recording this.
You should have read this and added to it before I published it.
Well, if I remember correctly, yesterday you handed it to me and said, tell me you like this because I'm not changing a thing. I'm already done. Just tell me you like it. So I told you I liked it and I didn't change a thing because you said you weren't changing it.
I was tired.
I followed your directions, woman.
It's been a very busy week. That's all I can say. So I'm inviting you to do something different over the next 100 days with me. And like I said, it could take a minute a day. And, whether it's Thanksgiving or Hanukkah or Christmas or New Year's or Valentine's Day. All of those days are in the next 100 days. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect. So if you're like, I'm going to eat better for the next 100 days, that doesn't mean on Thanksgiving that you can't have pie. That means for the next 100 days, you're going to consciously think about it and try to make better choices. So
There might be a couple cheat days in there.
there's no perfection expected. I think when I expect perfection from myself is when I tend to fail.
You drive yourself crazy then.
And, I had a slice of pie. I screwed up, so I'm not going to keep doing this.
Right. Oh, well, now I better have some more pie then. I better make it worth it. Fell off the wagon.
Oh my goodness. I just listened to a trainer on a podcast on my drive tonight, and he was talking all about how on Thanksgiving, eat what you want. He said sometimes it helps your goals. He said people who are trying to be healthier and lose weight don't tend to eat enough food. So he said sometimes it can even be good for your goals.
Emma says, I think water drinking for me. I drink a lot of tea, just not plain water.
Yes, you love your tea. What kind of tea do you drink, Emma? I love adding water. I need to do that too. I don't drink enough water at all.
I did the opposite. I added tea. It's like immortality tea. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it that's supposed to make you like live forever and be healthier and all this great stuff. So I added a cup of tea every day. It wasn't part of my fitness challenge that I'm doing, but I'm going to add it. I'm going to count it now.
Yeah, what are you going to do for the next 100 days?
I'm doing my fitness test challenge, which is part of my training for my 2nd degree black belt test in April. Emma says Tetley. Don't know what that is.
I bet you that is English tea. Do you get that here or do you special order that? So comment and tell us what you're going to do for the next 100 days. Emma said she's going to add water. Tell us what you want to do. We will be back in 100 days to check in with you.
There will be episodes every week, and we will give you updates on our progress.
I'm not going to disappear for 100 days.
See you later. Make sure you did it for 100 days.
It is right. I think that March 3rd is a Wednesday. It's Ella's birthday. So I will probably do some sort of evening for Ella, and we'll add in checking in with you and giving away a prize.
Ooh.
So I would love to give away a prize to somebody who does a challenge with me.
The prize could be related to the challenge they did.
Oh, that is such a good idea.
Like if they were doing a health or fitness challenge, you could give them your supplement. If they were doing meditation, you get them something. If they're doing reading, they get a book.
I was thinking that Emma could get a really cool water bottle for her water challenge.
She could. Or maybe she wants a nice tea set.
She'd probably rather have a tea set. So anyways, I am sure that you are all super busy prepping for Thanksgiving. I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. On Friday, please take some time and listen to my podcast that is so special and near and dear to me. My brother, my wonderful, kind-hearted, super successful brother took time out of his extremely busy schedule of running 18 chiropractic clinics to be on my podcast. And I asked him to be my 100th episode special. So somehow I made it to 100. It was a ton of work.
100 podcast challenge.
I did 100 podcast challenge and I made it. And I'm not going to tell you that it was totally smooth.
It was not. It's ups and downs.
Okay, well, has it gotten smoother?
It has gotten much. Yes, it has gotten much better. There were some rocky parts.
I think there was a lot for me to learn.
Yeah.
And I think that a podcast is not easy. And I think that there's a ton of behind the scenes work.
Yes.
That people don't know.
Right. She's
right.
supposed to let us do all the work, but that's okay. That's a whole nother conversation.
Oh my goodness. That is like
throw you under the bus.
That is a whole okay. So Emma knows me. And Emma, I'm way too controlling and I do way too much
How
of the work.
How about a 100-day uncontrolling challenge?
I need 100.
100-day loosen up challenge.
That is what I need. That is exactly what I need. You nailed it. I'm way too uptight, way too controlling. I want things to be done how I want things to be done. I will tell you that Seth and his team does a fabulous job with it, but we're totally off topic.
Yes, we are.
And I just want to invite you to listen to it. And I'm so proud and emotional that I made it to 100.
Yes, when you're doing your Black Friday shopping and while you're buying 100 gifts, listen to our 100th episode.
Yes. Anything else? Is that everything?
I think you pretty much covered it.
So have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am
Yes.
very thankful to everyone who is watching this. Thank you, Emma. Have a wonderful break.
Yes.
Enjoy putting up your Christmas tree. And we will see everyone next week. Do we have a child? Lily, are you coming?
Yeah.
Hurry it. I forgot.
Oh, and you even put pants on. I love it.
She was pantless. Come here with your Whinypaluza shirt. Come on, you're taking too long. You have to rush.
Well,
You
she
have
needs to carefully come down the stairs.
I wasn't even up the stairs.
Okay, sing us out.
Thank you for watching Whinypaluza Wednesday with the Green Family.
Can I see her
Chop,
shirt?
chop, chicken.
Look at her awesome shirt. Perfect for tonight, Lil. Bye, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.